Hi guys, and welcome to Cooking with Karma. Now today I thought we'd have a bit of fun and make some unicorn poop and unicorn horn pinata cookies. In the first part of the video I'll show you how to make the poop cookies, and in the second part the horn. Now this is my first attempt at making the horn cookies. I wasn't 100% happy, but I thought they weren't too bad for a first attempt, and I hope it inspires you to have a crack yourself. So I really hope you like them. Let's get started and I'll show you how to make them. First up, to make the cookie dough into a bowl with the butter, we're going to add in the sugar and give that a good mix together till well combined and nice and creamy. To that, we're then going to add in the egg and the vanilla. Now this is completely optional, but I'm adding a little dash of caramel flavouring. Then give that a good mix together until all those ingredients are well incorporated through and the mixture is light and fluffy. To that, we're then going to add in half of the flour and the baking powder and mix it through. Add in the second half. Then first, starting off with a spoon, mix that through as well as you can. Then with clean hands, get in there and give it a good mix together until it forms a dough. Rolling it out onto a board, we're then going to slice that up into as many slices as the colours that you're going to use. Then simply add in the colouring to each portion. Now I find the best way to mix this together is putting on a pair of gloves and giving it a good mix between your hands until all that colour is incorporated through. Then taking our mixture, I'm going to cut that in half, and then we're going to take those halves and roll them into snakes. We're going to line them up beside each other. Then with a couple of the snakes, we're going to lie them on top. Press them together and then we're going to roll them, giving it a little bit of a twist as you go to give a bit of a spiraled effect. Then we're going to simply cut that in half, then continue to roll each half out into a thinner snake. Then we're going to start to roll that up, giving it a smooth over and forming it with your hand as you go. Then we're going to form another curl on top of the other. Then pinch the top together to finish off your poop. And simply repeat until they're all done. Stick them onto a tray lined with baking paper. Then into the oven for 10 to 12 minutes. When they come out of the oven, they should be just a little bit soft and they will harden while they cool. Then, once they've cooled, it's time to decorate. Now to get all the glitter and sprinkles to stick to the cookies, I'm going to brush over some of this sparkle gel, working one at a time, giving them a very thin coat. Next, I'm going to add on some edible glitter, some rainbow stars, and some confetti. Simply repeat until they're all done and then they're ready to serve. And now for the horns. Rolling out the snakes just as you did for the unicorn poop cookies. Then, using something like a cream horn, we're then going to spiral the snake around it, pressing it down and smoothing it over as you go. And simply repeat the process all the way to the top. And make sure to keep the bottom as even as possible. Next, using some of our leftover dough, we're going to flatten that out till it's a couple of millimeters thick. Then, using the cream horn, we're then going to cut out what will be our lids. Now, if you want to keep your colours more separate, we're going to roll out each colour on its own into snakes. Then simply repeat the process as in the first one, making sure to press down firmly and smooth over as you go. Again, pop them onto a tray lined with baking paper and back into the oven for 10 to 12 minutes. And again, let them firm up on the tray before decorating. Now, if you find your base isn't quite even and the lids don't fit, grab some kitchen scissors and gently cut around until it's nice and even. Then all you need to do is fill them up with your favourite treats. Then using some melted chocolate, we're going to use this like a glue, just brush it around the edges. Then press down on the top to secure. Then decorate them with glitter and sprinkles. Bright and colourful and just a whole lot of fun. What child wouldn't love these at their next birthday party? So I really hope you give them a go. Thanks again for joining me. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you all next time on Cooking with Karma.